Welcome everyone to an unplanned recording. So this is Euro Truck Simulator 2, and I know. Look, I know I'm supposed to be recording other stuff and doing other Let's Plays, but I've been so. I, I've got addicted to this game. Honestly. I think I've got a problem. Over the past 5 or so days, I've put in over 60 something hours into it. I don't know what's happening. You can see that I'm already level 8 and it's literally just a base game without any expansions, and I'm just so addicted. I don't know what it is about this game, but since I haven't recorded anything during this time, I guess let's play some Euro Truck Simulator 2. Let's do a couple of deliveries together since I've got nothing else prepared. So, without any further ado, let's just go in. And here we are in our garage. I've done enough single solo jobs to actually afford myself my own truck. I haven't gotten a trailer and I haven't gotten a secondary garage yet, but I'm very close to actually paying off my first loan. And yeah, my company, by the way, is called Roadkill Incorporated, because I like to think that I'm good at driving, but I'm really not. And my profile picture is kind of what I imagine myself looking in the next 20 years or so, which is not far. It's got a bit of a similar facial structure to me, but anyways, we are here to drive some trucks, I guess. So let's look what's available in the job market. Again, I'd like to reemphasize, I don't have any expansions. This is the base game. And from what I've seen, this game has almost as many expansions as freaking Sims has. So I don't know if I'm ever going to actually have own more expansions. Depends how badly I'm addicted. But for now, I'm just gonna play the base game and see what goes. So I'm currently in Rotterdam, and we're gonna take... Yeah, let's take this one. We're gonna get some cars all the way down to Nuremberg. No, it's fragile, it's standard, and it's high value. Wonderful. We should get some good experience out of that. So let's go pick that up. It's currently night. I've got my lights on. And of course, as I've just said, this is definitely not the type of game that I normally play. It's not my style of game. But there is something so cathartic about picking up a delivery, driving, participating in traffic, and dropping off a delivery. There's something so basic but so very addicting that I honestly can't explain it. Ah, red light. Oh, yeah, I'm obviously very good at driving. Trust me, I'm much better in real life. I wasn't expecting to actually talk to people while all of this is happening, so that went a little bit weird, but let's just ignore that ever happened. I'll be better, I promise. But yeah, this is definitely not the style of game that I normally play. Obviously, I'm playing it on basic control settings, which is just the mouse and keyboard. Okay, let's have a look what's in here for us. There we go. Pick that up. Freight market. Get this little job. pick up our trailer, and we should be on our way. If there's any expansions that I'm gonna pick up for this, that would most likely be either going east or Road to Black Sea, which Road to Black Sea would be a priority. Okay, turn around. Let's park. Let's pick this up properly. There we go. Like a glove. Told you I'm not as bad. And let's go. We've got half a tank of petrol and we are completely rested, so we should stop and petrol up somewhere along the way. Now, obviously, I am level 8 when it comes to deliveries and everything, like character profile, whatever level, I don't know. But this truck is still very much unmodified. It's all stock equipment, so it's not too good at hauling stuff, but it gets the job done. I didn't buy an entry level, so I raised a bit of a higher loan, and I got the, I think, third truck from the bottom when it comes to evac. Cops, what are you doing? When it comes to no, I'm not driving an Iveco. I'm driving a Renault. Is it a Passion? No, it is definitely a Renault or Renault. Yeah, I'm speeding. So yeah, it is all stock truck equipment stock. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Either way, it's exactly the same as you get them from the shop, from the salon. There we go. But it's not the worst thing ever. Of course it's a speeding violation. Why would it not be a speeding violation? And I missed my turn. God damn it, I missed my turn because I was paying attention to a speeding violation. No matter. What do you think you're doing? Asshole. Anyways. Oh boy. Okay. We've got clearance to speed up finally. I didn't mess with the settings because I know for a fact that you can go into the settings and turn off the speed limiter, but I didn't want to do that. I still do have the speed limiter on and it is set to 90 kilometers per hour. So I can go over 80. However, some areas, especially around France and Great Britain, have an absurdly large speed limits. So that's why I left it. I think in as far as the game goes, not sure about real life, but as far as the game goes, in France you can go up to 90, and in England, for whatever reason, and I don't know how this is calculated, but you can go up to 97 kilometers per hour, which I have no idea where that number came from. Why 97? If anyone knows, please do explain that to me, because I am very confused with the 97 kilometers per hour speed limit. Is it just the game calculating things wrong, or I don't know, man. So if anyone knows, please explain it to me. I'm not smart enough when it comes to that. Also, another thing that I really like, and that is just a personal preference, I really like driving during the night. A lot of drivers hate driving in the dark, but there is something about driving when it's dark, when all the city lights are on and everything, that makes a boring activity, like literally just driving around, makes it that much exciting when there's just this one illuminated, like a tunnel of light in front of you, and yeah, there's lights all around you. All the cars have lights. There's something so just simply something that I find just so simply charming about it. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. Oh, we're speeding a bit. So okay, so we're getting closer to Amsterdam at this point, and I think soon enough I should look for a petrol station and petrol up, or because it's a truck, diesel up my truck. Okay, we're in Amsterdam, so the speed limit has gone down. And keep at it. I'm thinking of actually making a detour to Amsterdam to discover the garage there and the so each and every city has a mystery building from what I've seen, and a mystery building can be either a recruitment agency, a new garage, or a truck dealer. So it is good to go into the cities and discover the, mystery building. But sometimes they're just a little bit out of the way, like for instance this one. Oh, and I think we're getting close to a petrol station, so I'm just gonna get the indicator going. There we go. And turn to petrol up. Okay, slow down a bit. Trucks go here. There we go. Turn the tank off and juice up. Now, our tank has a massive capacity. €892 for just one petrol up. Imagine that. Okay, that alarm always messes me up, but it's literally just a notification that we've paid for our petrol. Now, what was I? Yeah, almost €900 for a full petrol tank. That's scary. Why aren't you? Come on, dude. Don't be like that. Okay. Come on, go around. Are you seriously? Fine, thank you. You could have gone. I was letting you through. Idiot. There we go. Okay. On to A1 towards whatever the city is next on the line. Anyways, back to petrol. Or diesel in this case. Imagine paying €800 for a tank of for a petrol tank. Just to translate that to my Australian audience, that would be around conversion around $2,000, $2,000 for a petrol tank. Admittedly, that one full petrol tank will, if you use it wisely and do actual jobs with it and everything, will bring you more than what you paid for. It'll bring you more revenue. But still, man, $2,000 for a tank of diesel. Gee, that must hurt. And then you have me thinking that like paying $60 for a full tank is a ripoff. Oh well. What time is it? It's just after midnight. Fair enough. It's still a bit bright on the horizon, but that's okay. Doesn't really look like midnight. So you might have noticed that the signs along the road are saying 100. Now that is because that's the 100 kilometers per hour is the is the speed limit for passenger vehicles. So anything from a motorbike, although I'm not sure if motorbikes are even allowed on a freeway, on an autobahn, so to speak. I don't know, to be honest. The reason why I don't know is because that will uh, never be something that I need to know. I'm really not a motorcycle person, and I consider a car, owning a car, far superior in all aspects. First of all, it's safer. You're on four wheels. You don't have to balance on one wheel. You are. Oh, we've got someone malfunctioning. Fair enough. Slow down a little bit. So you're on four wheels. You're protected. You're inside of a metal shell. Literally metal shell of the car. You can put more petrol in, so you can go longer distances. It's much more comfortable inside a car than having wind constantly buffeting you when you're on a motorcycle. And all in all, it's far superior. I'm a car person, and look, I understand both sides of the story. I understand the appeal of a motorcycle that it has on some people, especially when it comes to the amount of control you have over it. Because you with the car, when I mentioned the protection and everything, yes, you are protected, but you're also isolated. With a motorcycle, you are right there. You are hugging that machine, and you are in direct control, moreover than a car. And with the fact that you're out there, you're literally you're as I've mentioned, I'm going to use the same metaphor. You're hugging the machine. There's that little bit of adrenaline more. There's that bit of excitement. So I understand the appeal, but that is not for me. I'm also a person that would prefer a 9 to 5 job over being my own boss, over owning my own business. So I don't know. A lot of you might, and rightly so, call me boring. But yeah, there's no but. I am a pretty boring person when it comes to real life stuff, and I'm quite okay with that. Okay, let's go around because we don't want to go to Brussels. There we go. Okay. Hi, mate. So yeah, that's a little bit of information about me. I prefer cars, to be honest. I've never driven a truck aside from what's happening right now. So, and I honestly can't imagine what it would be driving a truck in real life. I don't. I I have a. At this point, I had a couple of friends because I haven't been in contact with them for years and years and years and years and years. But I had a friend whose dad was a truck driver, and they were like this, an international truck driver. So it would be, I don't know. It's a bit rude to say, but I don't think that person ultimately had a father in their life, because at certain points their dad would be away for so long. So his father would go on these commission trips, on these deliveries, working for the company that they're working on, and they would leave home on one date and they wouldn't see them. So my friend wouldn't see their dad for like 6 to 7 months after that moment. And then what happened there? Someone had a bit of a crash. And then even when their father does come home, they'll be around for a week or two, and then they're gone for another 7 or 8 months. So I I can't imagine that was too easy on their on my on their grow. I got tangled in my own words. I don't think that that lifestyle was too easy, growing up as a kid and everything. And yes, granted, the job was very rewarding. They did earn a lot of money, so the kid was rich. Well, more well off than any other friends that I knew or other schoolmates. But still growing up without a father, and like almost without. Imagine seeing your dad like 1 month per year. That must have been really rough. So I can't really imagine. And now that I'm grown up and all of that, now that I'm full-fledged adult, at least body wise, brain is still stuck somewhere along the way. But now that I'm an adult, can't I can't imagine how rough. So when I was a kid, I thought it was rough for my friend. But now that I'm an adult, I can't imagine how rough it must have been for the father. Imagine going out for months and months out there in foreign countries, just going from one town to another, driving here, there, without seeing your family. Imagine how rough that is. I honestly can't put myself in their shoes. And it's not that I can't, I don't really want to. But I digress. I've made the video too gloomy, to be honest. We're back. Let's go back to what's in front of us. It seems to be dawning, and we are actually speeding a bit. What was I saying before this? Oh yeah, the speed limit. I went on a tangent about the speed limit without actually saying what I wanted to say about the speed limit. So when it comes to the speed limit, the signs on the side of the road might say 100, for instance, but that is for the passenger trucks, passenger vehicles. So anything from a motorcycle to a minibus or even a bus. When it comes to transport vehicles or freight vehicles like trucks, so whether it's a semi trailer, a rigid, whatever it is, or a double, if it's a freight truck, then there's a special speed limit that is usually 10 kilometers an hour less than what the country standard is or what the sign says, but some countries have it a bit different. Some countries even go like 20 kilometers less. Just depends on the individual countries' traffic laws. So again, you might see different speed limits on the sides of the road, but they are applicable only to the passenger vehicles. Trucks and freight vehicles have a different set of rules. Okay, I think we're still in Germany. I believe we haven't crossed the border, and we are 6 hours away from our destination. So I'm gonna spend some time now just driving around. If anything important pops up, I'm gonna bring it up, but if it doesn't, we're gonna have a little bit of a montage of me driving through the countryside. And I was about to say sunset. That morning sun looks so beautiful. And don't get me wrong. This is an old game. This is not a new game. This game's been around for a while, but it still amazes me how well it looks sometimes. And sometimes, as you can see from the from the wall and from the stuff in the distance, it kind of looks a little bit janky. But some things about it look really magnificent. And this is all vanilla. This is without any mods, any expansions, any DLC, nothing. Except for the base graphics cranked up to their absolute max. So while some things look really impressive, some things look a bit crusty. But anyways, I promised a montage, and montage starts now. Our guy is looking a little bit tired there from what I'm seeing. I don't... 3 hours till the destination, and he's barely keeping his eyes open. I don't know if we'll manage to get to the... Oh, luckily there's a parking. We're coming up to a parking soon. I don't know if we would have managed to get to the destination without having a bit of a rest. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull over a little bit. There we go. We're not gonna petrol up because we're good on petrol. We're just gonna have a bit of a rest. And since this delivery that we're currently hauling is not a time critical delivery, we're just gonna have a bit of a nap. There we go. And just stop right here. Boom. Turn the car off. And have a bit of a rest. I think I see our loan installment has gone. And with that, we can continue our road trip. We are actually quite close to the destination now. We're only 160 kilometers off wherever at this point I forgot where we were going, but luckily I might be a forgetful dumb idiot, but my GPS sure isn't. There we go. Got the speed back up. Change lanes. That's it. And back to montage. Oh, that's not such a lovely sight. You've got this idyllic farmlands, hay bales, wheat fields and everything, and then it's just like a freaking nuclear power plant in the back. Woo! Fair enough. Well, we are an hour and a half from our destination. Some time has passed, and I think we should be there fairly soon. Can't wait to get there. I don't think I've been to that particular city before, so I'm looking forward to seeing what the mystery building is gonna be there, on top of getting a nice little paycheck for 23 something thousand euros, which is real good. Oh, that would be around 50, about around 50 grand when translated to dollar reduce. All right. It's been a long trip, to be honest. I hope you did enjoy driving with me. We are nearly there. Uh, it's a bit. It's kind of sad that I'm visiting all of these cities and destinations and traveling all of this stuff in video games, whereas I've never been there in real life. Don't get me wrong, I've actually traveled a lot more than what your average person travels in their life. At one point, when I was younger, I was part of a dance club. I know it is like super unbelievable when I say that, and then you look at me, but for 11 or so, or 11 or so odd years, I was part of a traditional dance club, and we traveled quite a lot. Oh, what? Wait! What's going on here? Is it? Oh no, the exit is blocked. Well then, I guess we'll have to go the long way around, which will add one whole hour to our trip. Uh, I want to know who that idiot is who crashed on a turnoff ramp. But anyways, I'll just finish the story and we'll go back to a montage because yeah, I really did not ask for this additional hour to happen. But yeah, anyways, I was part of a dance club, so we traveled quite a lot around Europe. Back when I was living in Europe, with my dance party, dance troupe. I went to visit Germany. I went to visit Austria. I went to visit Poland. I visit Hungary. I went to Bulgaria, to the seaside. I think our first trip was down to Greece. I was like, yay high. I think I was like 10 years old at that point. That was one of my first international trips. So we went to Greece to oh, what was the place called? I think it was called, and I'm gonna butcher the hell out of this, but I think it was called Pevkahori. That's where I went as a kid, and that was my first. That was my first time seeing the ocean, seeing the sea, and that was quite something. Am I supposed to go this way? I think I am. No, I'm not. I stuffed it up even more. Why do I make this thing even harder on myself without any particular need for it to be harder? I could have already been there. I could have already been there. Anyways, I'm gonna roll the montage again. So if I fuck up again, you, I don't know. Anyways, back to the montage. And here we are. That took a lot longer than what it should have, but we are finally close to where we're supposed to be. That was a harsh break, considering the allowed The speed limit is 80 here. I'm quite surprised they actually put a traffic light here. But anyways, we managed to stop in time. Not like when we originally started this trip. And here we are in Nuremberg. And it is 50 from this point onwards. Okay. Let's make sure we respect all the traffic rules that apply. Now you can already see on the map there are several question marks. Those would be the mystery buildings that I'm after. So I'm gonna go check them out as soon as I drop off the precious cargo that we're driving and get my sweet monies in. I think one of them we're going to discover just by driving past it, and that should be, if I see correctly, that should be a recruitment agency. Come on! We stopped a bit too far, but that allowed the light to change to green in the meantime. Okay, what's the mystery building? Let's have a look. We should be passing it right here. It is a recruitment agency. There you go. So we can hire drivers. And the other one, if that's a recruitment agency, the other one should be a truck dealership. I'll go check that out on my own as soon as I'm done with the delivery. And here we are, safely at our destination. Now the fun part. I'm going to display my skill and park it exactly where they need it. So let's finagle it in. I'm not gonna pretend I'm really good at this, because I'm not. But let's give it a go and see how we end up. Okay. Okay, now slowly. Ease it in, slowly, tenderly, gingerly, and all the other metaphors for the same thing. Okay. Okay, aim it in. Okay, straighten up. No. We're going the wrong way. Okay. Straighten it out. That's it. Take two. Straighten it out a bit. There we go. And now straight back. Easy does it. There you go. Right where it needs to be. Perfect. And delivery made. Wonderful, and within time, no less. There we go. That's some good earning. We almost got a level. Almost. Well, there we go. We made a delivery. Together. Good work, guys. That's what teamwork is all about. But anyways, I promise I'll get back to recording regular content. I've recently started uploading short videos as well, so those usually will be related to the content on my channel, but as you've seen from the last couple, especially the one with the magpie, it's literally just some little tidbits that don't warrant for a full video, but like definitely don't warrant for a full video. But I still want to show off. So it'll be stuff like that. So please give those a look. For some reason, one of the first ones that I've uploaded, called "Preparing to Record," has just skyrocketed, just gone through the roof. I have no idea why YouTube algorithm likes that particular video so much, because all of my other videos on average have like 10, 15, 20, 30 views if I'm lucky. But that particular one, at this point, so at this very point, has over 1,300 views. So I have no idea what's going on with that video. Algorithm likes it, people like it. I don't know. Hopefully that's not gonna be one of a kind, and my other videos actually start getting more attention as well. And I hope that is the first sign of actually getting the YouTube algorithm on my side. So, with all of that said, I hope you liked this episode. If you did like this completely unscheduled and impromptu episode of Euro Truck Simulator 2, please consider giving it a like, comment down below, share the video around, subscribe, interact with the channel. It looks like I'm starting to get the YouTube algorithm on my side, so please help me out to cement that and finally get on the algorithm's good side. And yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day whenever you are, and I'll see you all in the next video, which I promise is not going to be another episode of Euro Truck Simulator. Unless you want me to. See y'all!